From Neural Newscast, I'm Thatcher Collins.
And I'm Thomas Keene.
Today on the program, we look back at the lives of two influential figures in American culture. Civil rights leader Jesse Jackson and legendary actor Robert Duvall have both passed away recently.
We also examine a new legal challenge in Georgia regarding the privacy of voter data, and a significant security breach at a finance summit in Abu Dhabi reveals the inner workings of international energy deals.
We begin with the passing of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. The civil rights leader died this week at the age of 84. His death marks the conclusion of a transformative era in the American political landscape.
Jackson rose to prominence in the 1960s as a close associate of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was present at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis when Dr. King was assassinated in 1968. In the decades that followed, Jackson successfully bridged the gap between street-level activism and the corridors of political power.
In 1971, he founded Operation Push in Chicago. The organization focused on economic empowerment and expanded opportunities for minority-owned businesses. Jackson's work was defined by a belief that political representation was the essential next step in the struggle for equality.
That belief led to his historic presidential campaigns in 1984 and 1988. He broke through traditional barriers as the first African American to win major state primaries. His National Rainbow Coalition sought to unite disadvantaged groups across racial and economic lines, fundamentally reshaping the modern Democratic Party.
In the world of culture, we are remembering Robert Duvall. The veteran actor has died at the age of 95. Over a career spanning 7 decades, Duvall became one of the most respected performers in the history of American film.
He was perhaps best known for his role as the consigliere Tom Hagen in The Godfather and its sequel. Duvall brought a quiet, focused intensity to the screen. He won the Academy Award for Best Actor in 1984 for his portrayal of a washed-up country singer in the film Tender Mercies.
Directors frequently describe Duvall as a chameleon. He had a rare ability to disappear into a role, whether he was playing a high-ranking military officer in Apocalypse Now or a retired Texas Ranger in the miniseries Lonesome Dove.
His colleagues often noted his commitment to authenticity and his deep research into every character. This dedication earned him 7 Oscar nominations and a permanent place in the canon of great American acting.
Turning to legal developments in Georgia, civil rights organizations are taking action to protect voter information. A new motion has been filed following the federal seizure of election records in Fulton County. On January 28th, FBI agents seized a collection of 2020 ballots and tabulator tapes from a county warehouse. This was conducted as part of a criminal investigation into that election cycle. On Sunday, the NAACP and several other advocacy groups filed a motion to limit how the government uses that data.
On January 28th, FBI agents seized a collection of 2020 ballots and tabulator tapes from a county warehouse. This was conducted as part of a criminal investigation into that election cycle. On Sunday, the NAACP and several other advocacy groups filed a motion to limit how the government uses that data.
The concern among these groups is one of privacy and potential misuse. They argue that sensitive voter information could be redirected. There are fears the data might be used for unauthorized voter roll maintenance or even immigration enforcement, rather than the specific criminal inquiry authorized by the court.
Lawyers for the groups say that without strict oversight, the seizure of these records could have a chilling effect on future voter participation. They are seeking a protective order to ensure the data is only used for the stated purpose of the federal investigation.
Internationally, financial circles are reacting to a significant data leak. Information from a recent high-level finance summit in Abu Dhabi has been exposed. The leak reportedly contains the personal and professional details of several high-ranking politicians and global business leaders.
I'm Thatcher Collins.
And I'm Thomas Keene. For more on these stories and other news throughout the day, visit our website.
Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed.
View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.